This is Dr. Tom Ulrich, and this is video 7 in my series of videos that are designed to sort of be companions to my notes on systematic Bible study technique. You can find the notes free of charge on tomulrichconsulting.com/church, and as well as links to all the videos. All right, so in this section, what we want to do is talk about the final overview study. Now, at some level, this is very straightforward to explain. It kind of goes like this. You remember what you did in the initial overview? Yeah, go back and update it. So I'm on sheet 17 of the handout, section 7. And what we're doing then is we're allowing for the fact that we knew that how we would summarize the book would be different once we worked through all the details. And so what we're doing is we're kind of revisiting it. In some cases, you'll make minor edits. In other cases, you'll throw it away and start all over. But at any rate, so what you'll do here is you'll update the outline. And in addition to updating, if you can do something to make it memorable, that's good. You know, if you can alliterate, you know, make them all start with the letter C or something, you know, or make them all kind of have rhyming thoughts, you know. Actions for pastors, actions for followers, actions for, you know, some sort of scheme like that. You're going to want to update your paragraph chart. Probably there'll be a lot more detail. You can incorporate some of the detail study, like you could have lines for, let's say, key applications. You're going to want to update your key verse. Maybe you'll have a different key verse, and maybe you'll have a couple key verses. You know, maybe you'll realize, well, you know, there's really 3 distinct sections, and I'm going to have one for each. You know, okay, that's fine. Update the book title. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually have 3 or 4 titles. You know, I'll have like kind of a straight one and then maybe some real catchy, memorable ones or something like that. Update your keyword. Maybe have 1 or 2 or more words. Have your update your memory verse, and again, you know, 1 or more, just things that are really salient for things that God has been speaking to you about. And you're going to want to go back then and summarize all your key applications. So you're looking through your detail study and you're kind of like, okay, what were all the really, really significant and profound applications? Just kind of put them all in one spot. And then what you want to do is write a 1-page argument for the book. And certainly for a small epistle, you know, 1 page. What I've done in the past, sometimes what I'll do is I'll go and look at each small scale summary and kind of paste them all together and stitch it. And you know, and other times I'll just say, okay, let me rethink it from scratch, and that's fine either way. But note well, I would do an argument for the overview. I wouldn't do a paraphrase. Paraphrase is really something we do in small scale summary. Now this is kind of your final work for this whole thing, and I would do the argument. And probably then have a list. You know, it may be in your observations, correlations, interpretation, applications. You know, it may well be you've had some really interesting illustrations you found and stumbled on. You know, just kind of summarize all the whole points. And so the high points. So when you have that final meeting for this book, you're really showing, you know, hey, here's my take on this book. Here's my summary. At any rate, so this is kind of a short one. It's you know, it's easy to describe what's necessary for the final overview. What you'll probably find is this will take, in terms of you know, the time to do the work, so it'll probably take more time than any of the others. But it really is the time you want to do your best and kind of make it a memorable thing because you've put so much work into it. At any rate, that's all on that. The next videos, what we'll be doing is we'll be going through the appendices one by one. Thanks for listening.